Okay. We got live. We got a connection. Hello. Good morning. Good morning to you. What to do, what to do, what to do. Oh, my goodness. Hello. Anybody there? Hello. Do, 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 do. Good morning. Hey, Craig, bring me those MFJ pictures. I'm alive. Bring me my tea. Yeah, we're trying to do this morning. We're having a lot of trouble getting a connection. I don't know. We were, we're already a couple minutes late. Are you there? Anyway, yeah, we're trying to do this morning. We've had a lot of connection issues. There we go. Thank you, kind manservant. Oh yeah, we had this is about the fourth time I've tried to do this, and it just wouldn't work. So anyway, how you doing, everybody? It's SaturDAVE. We were going to do it out in the kitchen there, and I don't know. Every time we got it set up, it just gave us an error message, or it would say going live, and then the little buffer wheel would spin, and then it never connected, and finally it connected. So I don't know, whatever. I literally got the router a foot away from the computer here, so we should be getting a good Wi-Fi signal. Hey, A&A RV Travels. Hey, Jody. Hey, Mike. Hey, Mike. Hey, Later Gator. YOLO Travels. What is that noise? I'm hearing weird noises. I'm hearing strange noises. What is that? I don't know. Anyway, Karen Lamb. Yeah, Dave, I am here in the shower. I can't talk. Oh, what is that? I don't know. I mean, something's making some noise. I don't know. I'm doing it from Craig's office here. Okay, let's see. Mikey, let's see. Let me catch up with some of the comments. Yeah, I'm late. We had some troubles getting a connection here. We had it all set to go at 9:30. I connect everything and I hit the button, go live, and then we just get this endless spinning wheel of death, the never-ending buffering. So we tried that 2 or 3 times from the kitchen, and it just wouldn't connect. So I brought it back here to the. What is that noise? Anyway, there's some computer down there is making a funny noise. I don't know what it is. But anyway, we're on, so we'll say. So yeah, Addicted Prepper, Mikey Mike again, Aquatic Slave. I figured there would be some logistics issues. Glad to see you. Yeah, I don't know. Last minute glitches. So anyway, how you all doing, everybody? Michael Nippert's here. Going to start work in about 5 minutes. Mark Fun Jones, morning, y'all. The Zep stream is live. Yeah, hi Janice, how you doing? How you doing, Holly? D ask you. Happy SaturDAVE, everybody. Just getting caught up with all the comments here. Later Gator. Norm F. You got a yeah, you hear that? I don't know. I don't know what that noise is. There's some computer below me that's making a funny noise. It's like it's spinning a DVD or something. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe it's Craig's porn collection. I'm kidding. Anyway, how you doing, everybody? Nutty Poop. Resubbed. Okay. Resubbed quite a few times. Cat Kankin, how's everything in the good old jolly UK, huh? Good. Okay, good. Yeah, I don't know. There's a computer down at my feet here that's making like a funny grinding sound. I don't know what that is. Then we got one of the dogs here that looks like he's going to barf on the couch. Champ, don't barf on the couch. Whoa, woof. Anyway, we're doing good this morning. What is that? Is that your computer?
Just bang it.
Bang it?
Rock it.
I don't know. Oh,
You can't hear it.
Okay. Yeah, okay. I'm just dealing with some backstage issues. Melissa Maples, good for you. Awoken, been away from YouTube a few days. How's it, everybody? Everybody's doing good. We got a nice wreath back here. Oh, I brought a few of my Mark Fun Jones paintings with me. Yeah, so we're gonna salute to MFJ. Is he in the house? Awoken, Cat Kankin, Diaz, you later, Gator, Mikey Mike. So anyway, how you doing? Anybody got some comments from all the crazy crap that's going on in YouTube this week? I am in South Carolina, as you know. I'm not in my normal location there in the bunker in the basement. I am in South Carolina visiting my Doxinator Craig. I got down here on Tuesday. It was quite a drive. Okay. I left Northern Virginia, left the DC area, and then it was just one incident after another. It was heavy traffic getting out of DC, and then there was a wreck on I-81 in the Shenandoah Valley. There was another the construction zone, and then coming down through North Carolina on I-77 was nothing but fan noise. You hear fan noise? My fans are making noise. Yeah, I don't know. It's quieting down now. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like a fan going bad in this computer down here. I'll have to take it apart and diagnose it while I'm doing my show. Gary Vonglis, top notch as always. Thank you, Gary. Share Bear. Did you see my video this morning on my other channels or the puppet show yesterday, Doxinator? Yes, Doxinator. When I got up this morning, Doc, I heard Mark Fun Jones' high-pitched voice coming from his garage there where he was watching you. And then, of course, our salute to MFJ today. I did deliver. Mark did a painting for the Doxinator called Caribbean Dave, and I did deliver that. It's one of the reasons why I wanted to come down here. This is Pilgrim Dave. Caribbean Dave has kind of orange skin, much like our dear Mr. Trump does. And then, of course, this is what started it all. Oh yeah, the sad, forlorn Camo Dave. So there's our Mark Fun Jones picture gallery for you all. Mikey Mike, I am at war with nobody. Okay, I am a man of peace and kindness and love. You know, YouTube is a big place, and more the merrier. You know, there are a lot. I did a little video today with a clickbait title, and it was basically just saying, you know, I sit back sometimes and I watch all the stuff going on YouTube, and I like it all. You know, I like it when people talk about me. I think that's, you know, whether it's good or bad, they're talking about Dave. Hey, what the heck? You know, as I say, the worst thing is not to be talked about. The worst thing is to be ignored. The worst thing is, man, it's noisy here. Okay, we got a clock here now. So we got rid of the fan noise. Now we got the tinging clock. Ding, ding. So it's 1:15. Wherever you are, it's 1:15. Here it's 9:44 here on the East Coast. Oh, don't forget, if you live in the, I guess most of North America, turn your clocks back an hour tonight. We're going back on that rotten standard time. But anyway, yeah, I don't, you know, I love everybody. I have, you know, Mr. Breeze is in the house. Your RV freedom. Oh yeah, there's always traffic in DC. I wasn't expecting so much traffic in the Charlotte area though. I came down through Charlotte, and that was a mess. That Route 7, I-77, they're doing construction on that for like 25 miles. And that I-77 is a beat up road. It's a pretty beat up. I'm usually critical of the Virginia highways because they can be pretty beat up too. But I-81 and 77 going through Virginia are very nice. And then you cross the border into North Carolina, and that 77 in North Carolina is really beat up. And then you get down past Statesville, and then you get down to Charlotte, and it's just a mess. And it took me an extra two. I had to add in a good 90 minutes to my drive coming down here on Wednesday or Thursday or Tuesday. Norm F. America has too many cars. You're all right. Too many trucks. Oh my goodness. Looking forward to the special Doxinator cameo appearance. Well, I've been shooting. You've been seeing little hints of him in the videos this week. Little hints. There was one the other day when he was wearing his Adam the Woo shirt. Yeah, you're right. You're very right, Flower Child. There really isn't. And I think our president is a good example of that in a weird way. He's, he gets a lot of negative publicity, and he manages to just turn it around and use it for his benefit. He's a master manipulator at that, and that's what you do, Eric Pneumatic Fanatic is very much like that. He's got there are people that don't like him. He does have a history. We're not going to get into all that today, but in a way that he almost has that kind of overcoming bad boy image, and he kind of just uses that to his benefit to build his channel, Dave, where is my camo? Okay. Ah! Ta-da! There's my camo. I don't want to touch the camera. Oh, you got to see these pants. These are my ripped pants. Look how ripped these are in the back here. The pockets are just ripped to shreds. So I can't put anything in these back pockets. All of my stuff has to go in the front pockets. I think I'll just take a nap. This is a very comfortable chair. Good night, everybody. Funnel cake fart. How many channels do you have, Mark? Jesus, you're on here all. Karen Lamb. I love how you call him Mike Fun Jones. Did I call him Mike Fun Jones? Okay, I got to go dry my hair and get to the shrink. Oh, you're going to see your shrink? His name is also Dave, and Dave, you're Dave's with job. Yeah, I'd like to see your shrink, Karen Lamb. Maybe I'll come out and visit, and I can go talk. I need to go see a shrink. Yeah, I've been reading a lot of the ads on TV. S. Chandler, toll roads are coming to the Charlotte area on I-77. Yeah, there's a lot of ads. This politician supports toll roads on I-77, and yeah, I've been seeing a lot of those attack ads for the election coming up on November 6th. Yeah. I don't know. You look in the DC area, and more of the roads are getting tolls on them. They're putting those toll lanes in, the ones where you just have the pass thingy. There's no toll booths. They just whack your credit card with the little pass thingy you get. And then if you don't have a pass thingy, you get a bill in the mail with a bunch of penalties on it. I don't know. It's becoming very expensive. Yeah. If you're traveling like from DC to New York on I-95, a lot of tolls. It's like, $15, $20, maybe more than that. Maybe more than that, probably just to go, a 4-hour drive. There's a toll road in the Washington area on I-66 inside the Beltway. They have one of these flexible toll things. And if you're on it during morning rush hour, the tolls can be over $40. Literally, if there's real congestion there, $40 toll to go literally 5 or 6 miles. And they're running that. A lot of attack ads on that in the election up there. PG Tips is like the run-of-the-mill tea over here in the UK, Dave. For those who know, Yorkshire tea. Okay. Later Gator sent me a nice tin of Yorkshire tea, and it's out in the car. Now I'm using PG tips because my friend Craig, my Dachshund Craig, has a whole bunch of PG tips. That's a nice, by the way, that's a very nice Carolina Aviation Museum. We need to go by there. That's one place I want to see. Anyway, yeah, I do have that in the car, and I haven't tried them yet, but I will. Maybe I should do a taste test. That's a good idea for my Dave channel. I will do a taste test of the Yorkshire tea versus the PG tips. Melissa Maples, I was always told that if someone is talking about you, then you are doing something that is putting you ahead of everyone else. So you're definitely doing the thing right. We're big fans here. Thank you very much. Oh, BR Beauregard Rippy's in the house. Biggles. Getting things done is manipulating. Did you say Tater is a master manipulator? Man rip you working out, Dave. I'm getting 6-pack abs. I do. When I get up in the morning, I try to do like at least 4 or 5 sit-ups in my bed, you know. I do. I have to say now, being away from the lovely ladies in Springfield, I'm eating a lot less. You know, they love to cook, and I probably put on a lot of weight there. Mikey Mike, I'm going to start calling you Columbo Dave with all the disheveled clothes you wear, or Hobo Dave. I need to get one of those long raincoats, you know. Well, yeah, it's just transportation. I like that line. He comes up in that big beat up car. What is a dachshundator? We get that all the time. Timothy, he's just somebody who watches over me and my channel and my comments to make sure that nobody is saying nasty, terrible things, really nasty. I mean, constructive criticism is always welcome, but we don't want personal attacks. We don't want nasty stuff. We don't want personal information, addresses, that kind of thing. And it's doxing, I guess, is that I don't know how that term got built, but it's dox means to basically I don't know. It comes from documents. You know, you're producing someone's documents. I don't know how the term DOX is the term. Somebody should coin that. I don't know. But anyway, dox means to reveal somebody's personal data especially on the internet. Okay, you know, their employment, their arrest record, whatever, and their address, their whatever. That's doxing somebody, and we don't want that. You know, that's not good. That isn't good. The Swedes. I hope to win a Boyd Award for the biggest you-know-what. You know, we could do that. We could, me and Aaron there at the bottom of YouTube, the old bottom O guy, we could do the biggest and the biggest, you know, we could do that. I don't know. We don't want to make it X-rated. Tolls are foreign known, Biggles. Oh, you know, a lot. I know the company that's doing the tolling in Northern Virginia is from Australia. I've heard that. So yeah, we're sending all our money over there to Billy Down Under. We're paying all these damn tolls here in the east coast of the USA, and it's all going over to the Aussies. I'll tell you. Okay, Karen fills us in. She's not actually seeing a shrink, just a family therapy. He's a cool dude. Hey! All right. Way to go. Thank you, Norm F. 25 Canadian smackaroonies. I appreciate that very much. Yeah, that is so nice of you. I do have some expenses, by the way. You know, because it took me a good tank and a half of gas to get down here. And it's probably going to take me a tank and a half of gas to get back. And the problem with Craig, his driveway is down. Okay, you have the street, then you have the sidewalk. You have to go up over the sidewalk and then down the driveway. So there's this little hump like you have to go over to get down into his garage or area, and cars tend to scrape on it. And when you go over the sidewalk, you hear this. So he says, don't worry about it. The rocker panels and the frame of the car will be just a little minor thing. But if any major damage is done to my car, I don't know. I'm going to need to get that fixed. I don't know. Karen Lamb, my family members fight over who gets to see Dave every day. I want to see, don't they all have their little devices? One can watch on the phone. Everybody can watch Dave. They sit around the table in the morning and they all have their little phones and they're all watching, hearing me echo in 5 different devices. That would be kind of weird. Yes, Craig is out in the garage today. I was actually in the kitchen earlier, and Craig was going to be in the garage right next door, but we couldn't get a good internet connection or whatever to do the uplink. So I don't know. So I'm now here about, literally I am like 1 foot away from the router. So we better be. If this internet connection ain't strong enough, I don't know. Hey, Barbie. Hey, Ricky. Hello from Iowa. How are you doing, Sister Earth? Hey, Dave, and every belly. My belly. Oh, I spilled some tea on myself. Jeez. Anyway, I was going to title this video, "The News is ZEP, the New Norm." ZEP is what we jokingly call my production, zero effort production. I just have a camera, a little point and shoot action cam, a Sony, and I just go in and shoot around, and then I don't edit. I just take segments and stick them together, and that's my show every day, and that's my trademark. And I don't know, it seems to be catching on. We're seeing more and more people going zap. Just quick, get it up, get her up, get the videos up, So anyway, Destination Open Road. Good morning to you. Yeah, you guys, I guess, will be heading. Oh, the van build's coming up, right? That's the 7th. So that's middle of the next week here. So that's a Wednesday, I guess. So I guess everybody's going to be heading over to Parker, Arizona for the van build, huh? Yeah. You were saying, I was watching Terry and Scott, and they were going to do the van build yesterday, but last year. Terry and Scott were going to do the van build last year, and that's right when they had that accident. I think they were traveling over near, where was that? Somewhere in California, Fresno or somewhere, and that truck came by and kind of sideswiped them and busted the back of their van, they had to go to the ER there. Terry had some problems, and then they had to get the whole thing fixed and repaired and replaced and whatever. So they didn't have time. That was about a year ago. So they didn't do the van build then. So Scott definitely said this year we're going to the van build. So everybody's going to be at the van build, I guess, from the middle of this next week on for at least, through the 23rd, right? It goes on for a couple of weeks. So that's going to be, all these YouTubers out there shooting each other, there's Destination Open Road. They always got Oz in. Oz is always hanging out with Destination Open Road. Then we'll have CC and with Jimmy and Yimmy and whoever else and whoever's going to be there. And then we get a little break for Thanksgiving and Christmas, and then it's the RTR 2019. M. Hammer, time for a rum-a-dum. Oh, a rum and Coke. Yeah, it's a little early here. I don't know where you are. You're probably in Euro, where it's probably evening time, right? A little early here for a rum and Coke. Awoken, we are in a time where we know more, yet so much less about people, and old news is available as, it is funny. It is funny how, I guess, the news is much more manipulatable today with Facebook and internets and all that. And there are so many news sources, and and again, in the olden days, we always got our news from either the reliable radio station or the reliable newspaper, and that was pretty much it. And then reliable television. But that was through the 60s, 70s, 80s. And now we got the internet, and there's all these news sources bombarding us, and we don't know what they are. They sound authentic, but they aren't necessarily. Hole in my lip. What? Hole in your lip. I don't know what you're doing. I do have a little, I was drinking some iced tea last night. How is your friend who faked a heart attack? Oh, are you talking about Chad? Chad had a real heart issue. The Swedes guy, I think, is that who you're talking about? He had a real issue. It wasn't faked. I am 99.9% sure. He was, But you know what a heart attack is? It's literally 30, can be one of 30 different things. You know, there's this and that. Yeah, he had an issue. He was in the hospital. He's better now. So yeah, your freedom RV. Mr. Breeze, the feds are circling the van build. Hey, that's right. We got some people to watch here, right? All of a sudden, the bullhorns will come out. The FBI has surrounded the van build. We are going to check your papers and look at whether you're paying your taxes on your YouTube AdSense. And if you haven't, you're going to have to come with us. The IRS, better yet, the IRS should be doing it, right? IRS raids the van build, sends a message to all you nomads. That YouTube revenue, you better be paying taxes on it or else. It was Craig in the garage with the wrench. What? Gator. Later, Gator. Good. Thank you, Barbie. Keeping it simple. You know, oh, wait a second here. Wait a second. What's this? Norm F. Wow. Thank you. Yeah, thank you very much, Norm F. That is very nice of you. Appreciate that. Canadian $25. Oh, let me see here. I'm getting a little lost in the. Let's see. I am pardon the interruption here. I am getting a little lost in the comments here. Let me go back down here. Chair Bear, A&A RV Travels, Jody Hodge, Ricky Martin. Hey, Jeff, Bayside, New York. Oh, yeah. LTZEP reads as Lieutenant Zepp in my brain. All right, Lieutenant Zepp reporting for duty, sir. I don't know. You know, when you do production, you know, you can get to the point where it becomes intrusive. I've seen some nomad channels where there's so much production that it kind of gets in the way of the real storytelling. There's too many music beds and too much of this. And I almost do that when someone like wants to show us the Purple Mountains majesty of Alaska or Arizona or whatever, and then they want to play this swelling music, and then they want to have fades and, you know, the video doing things and things going on, and it's distracting. It distracts from the beautiful nature of it. I prefer just quiet, just show us the stuff, and as long as the storytelling is good, as long as the video isn't atrocious, I don't have a problem with it. You know, how many white shirts did you pack? Probably about 20. I got a whole bunch of white t-shirts. What's your opinion on Bob Wells? I like Bob. I think he's a nice guy. I think he's a well-meaning guy. He's the guy at Cheap RV Living Bob. He's kind of the guru behind the RTR, Rubber Tramp Rendezvous, that's held every January near Quartzsite, Arizona. Bob's a good guy. I like him. He is a businessman. He is making money on YouTube. He admits that. It's not a secret. He's trying to do some sort of a charity group, put together a charity group. I think he's a little over his head. I still have a lot of questions about the charity group. You know, how are they going to determine who's worthy of giving money to? He sends mixed messages all the time. One minute he's saying, you know, you must be self-sufficient and, you know, don't get on the road if you can't afford it, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And now he's going to also, don't come to me for help, you know. Now he's going to try to help people. But I just think it would be better if he were to set up, say, some sort of a charity group that would be RVers helping RVers, you know, rather than doing some sort of a thing where he's going to have some 501c3 thing that's going to be accepting donations and being vetted by the IRS. And then they got to take that money and decide they got to pay salaries for all the people in the group. And then they got to take that money and give it to, you know, RVers who are in need or nomads in need. It's a lot of vetting. What are they going to want to see? Your tax forms and your W-9s and your W-2s and your whatever, 1099s and your, you know, how do they know people are really broke and need the money, you know, or they just are scamming them. But he's got some good ideas. I think it would have been better if he went the simpler route and just let's set up a charity group where nomads helping nomads. things. And that's in a way what it's already a way of what you see now at the RTR and what you see at the van builds. The van builders, nomads who know how to build vans and people that need work done, they all get together and help each other. That's the kind of thing I think we need more charity in, not somebody who's getting paid a salary at some charity group, then determining who gets paid, who gets what. I think he's in a little over his head there, and there's definitely some questions that he hasn't answered. Now I've talked too long. I need to get caught up with the comments again. All right, Mick Khan, Living Free Mikey, where's the beef? Your RV Freedom is leaving Massachusetts December 27th for the RTR. Jeff Shull, I'm probably not going to go to the RTR. A couple of reasons. One is I'm a critic, and I'd probably get beaten up if I did go. It's easier for me to do my job watching it on the screens. If I did go to the RTR, my channel would be something completely different. I mean, yes, I would be there on premises. I could interview people. That might be cool. But I wouldn't be able to have the time and the energy. I need a good internet. I need a good quiet place to kind of do the critical stuff. And I don't know. I probably am not going to go, but I'm still entertaining the idea that I might do it. Caravan Carolyn has some new T-shirts out. Really? I didn't know she had her own T-shirts. What do they say? So I like the service. I have the Service Geezer T-shirt. I brought that with me. I should have worn it today. I don't know what the time is. I don't know what the date is. I don't care what the date is. Barbie Walker, Craig Jordan, thanks for keeping Dave straight. What do you mean by that, huh? Okay, let's get here. Let's see. Ron B. Good morning, Ron. Ruthie D is making meatball subs. Yum, yum. I would maybe, I don't know. I was thinking of going out to see Ruthie, but she's still, I don't know. Craig and I have got so much stuff to do right here. We're going to try to meet Carolina Tony for lunch early next week. And we just got to kind of focus on being right here. If some of you guys want to, if you're in the North South Carolina area and you can make it over close to Charlotte, that would be cool. We could set up something. I'm going to be probably leaving Wednesday. So that, we got today pretty much booked up. We got football Sunday tomorrow. Go Redskins. I don't know if they're playing or not. I think they are. Go. What is that Charlotte team? The Panthers. Yeah, go Panthers. Anyway, yeah, but so that gives us 2 days, Monday, Tuesday. So yeah, if you want to do some lunch or something with us and you're in the Charlotte area, let me know, because it's amazing how fast time goes, Brian Stepp. That's how I feel about Van City Van Life. Love his channel, but way too many music beds. You also got to wonder how anyone can be that positive. I totally get it. I totally get it. I like Van City Van Life. He is a nice guy. He does have a very hyper, in-your-face channel, and sometimes I enjoy that. Sometimes I just say it's too over the top. He's a nice guy. He does spend a lot of time. He's going to have that new computer now that he spent $3,000 for or whatever, and he's going to probably be doing better and better videos. And he does know how to do what he's doing, and he's building his channel very rapidly, and he's doing a good job with it. The content, yeah, he's going to have to start working on some interesting content because he's not traveling that much. He's basically in Western Canada and Vancouver. I would like to see him get on the road and maybe get down to the States or go across Canada. It's going to be winter soon, so that's going to be hard to do, at least Canada. But, maybe go down to RTR and be kind of fun to see Chrome down there meeting with all the other YouTubers. I don't know. I don't know. It's going to be crazy, but he needs to get moving. If he's going to be doing a van life channel, I think he needs to get out of just kind of go. It's like Eric Nomadic Fanatic spending all his time in the Pacific Northwest. Okay, a little bit of time there, kind of catching up with things is fine, but I don't know. Completely disinterested. The camodave Boyd Survival Retreat Camp is already coming to a close. Completely disinterested. It's a guy, Chris there I met from Chicago. You're a funny guy. You've got some really good talent. I really would like to spend a little more time talking. We need to talk some more because you have some really good insights on nomads and all that stuff. And I don't know. I'm thinking we did a nice little interview when you came down to visit me in Springfield, VA a while back, but we need to do some more talking. Do Brian Stepp. Yeah, I just read your comment. NH Libra, did you visit the Goodwill there yet? Yes, I did go to the Goodwill, and there's a couple of thrift stores. I did find some camo, but none of it was in my size. I'm not looking so much for camo pants. I'm looking for cool T-shirts. I like some, there's certain kinds of T-shirts I like, and I found a couple, but I don't know. That's another thing Craig and I need to do early next week is a couple more thrift stores. Hello, Doyle Rules. Hi, Gary. How you doing? Rod Sturgis is in the house. I'm still trying to get caught up to real time here. I'm just going to get caught up. We're getting caught up. Okay, so I miss a few people. I'm sorry, but I need to get, when is the YouTube Awards, Milk Conwrights? We're going to do it somewhere between Christmas and New Year's, okay? Me and Aaron are working now. We're going to get the categories set up by the middle of November. We're going to make the public announcements. Here are the categories and how to vote on them and all that stuff. And then we're going to work on some production crap and work through December. And then hopefully it should be I'm looking at somewhere between Christmas and New Year's. It will be the big festivity. That's kind of how Aaron did it last year, and I think he does. He's definitely got the production capabilities. I'm Zep. He's Map. I'm Zep. Roland Dorzaballs. Roland, I will try. Okay. Again, I'm pressed for time. I'm not sure if I'm going to be. I may be taking I-85 to 95, and that would take me near you. I'll let you know, okay? If we can make it a quick, fast foodie kind of thing, because again, it's going to be 6-7 hours getting back home, and I don't want to drag that out. If I leave, I don't want to. Anyway, well, I got your email. We'll get in touch, but yeah, that would be maybe Wednesday if you got some time. We could do that, okay? Roland is used to do the parody channel. Roland Norsabels did the Roland Norsabels LLC. I think he lives in it's kind of, I won't mention the town, but it's High Point or whatever, somewhere near there. Oh yeah, Diana SF, how are you? Sean, my toddler loves watching Eric's cat, but says Eric looks stinky. Whatever, am I out of sync? Wow. Ooh, double talker, right? I'm a used car salesman. Mark Fun Jones, I think that would be cool. I think it'd be cool if you get on the road and be a road hobo. You would certainly have an interesting point of view on that, at least for, do a little trip, right? You're down there in Tennessee. Go down south over the winter and do some traveling, and you got it. I don't know. That would be cool. Mark Fun Jones, road hobo. Hey, Brary Biblio, how are you? Hey, Rimnod. What do fish and house guests have in common? Yes, after a few days they start to stink. We know that. No, I'm only staying here a week. Craig's got me here for a week, and then I am ski-daddling. Oh, yeah. What's the deal with Caravan Carolyn's 5-minute vids? Seems she doesn't have much content in doing them anymore. Ron B. writes. Hey, I don't know. She did a video, remember? It was like a couple Saturdays ago. I don't have anything to talk about. I'm not, goodbye. It was like 15 seconds, and she got 5,000 views of it. And then she did later that day the hair thing. I don't know, you can do that. You can do 5 or 6 videos a day, real short little things, and they all get views. And I don't know how AdSense works and all that, but, it makes you more money. I don't know. Deborah Joy does that too. You see a lot of, they do 4 or 5 videos a day sometimes, and they're just little sitting in the car talking about, little things, and the videos go for 5 or 6 minutes, and they get a lot of views. I don't know. A&A RV Travels. Maybe I'm strange, but if I don't like a vid, I just don't watch. Not a big deal. Absolutely. I mean, yeah, or you bail out right away. Nobody forces anybody to watch anything, Dave, email on the farm. Okay. Norm F. Anybody heard about Black Bigot? No, I sent him an email. I know his email address. I know have his phone number. I should try calling him. We don't know. He's done this before. He has gone off the grid before. He did that, I think, earlier this year. He didn't post anything for a couple of, almost a month or two. He does that, so I expect him just one of these days to show back up again. I don't know. Maybe he's busy working or he's got some personal issues to deal with, but it's not unusual for him to just suddenly drop off the face of the planet. Naked reveal, Dave Gabe writes, Dave shaves for Christmas. Well, it's my mojo, man. It's my moniker, I mean, it's like, it's like Pillsbury without the poppin' fresh doughboy. What are they going to do? Not many mentions of Mr. Wu lately. Is he not your crush anymore? Writes Fork in the Road. I like Adam as a person. In fact, I actually dreamt about Adam last night. I did dream about Adam last night. I wasn't that kind of a dream. I was at like a museum and I'm walking around the museum and I see this man and I look over and he's got a hat on and sunglasses and it turns out to be Adam the Woo. And I walk over and I go, it's you. Is it you, Adam? And he's like, yeah, very mysterious. And, I do an interview with him like in the art gallery. It's a weird video. But I like Adam a lot. He's, again, he's one of the people that I've always enjoyed watching. I liked it better when he did his Daily Woo and he was, talking about his personal stuff. I thought merging the personal stuff with all the stuff he was doing, his life, he was living in the apartment in Anaheim there. And he was day to day what he was doing, and then he'd see things in LA and how that all merged together. I thought that was perfect. I was like, that's what I really liked. I liked it when he got out of LA and did the tours and the trips, but it was more than just a touristy video, buying the ticket, seeing the place. It was he was incorporating his personal life in the videos. That to me was what added the special oomph to it. For whatever reason, he's moved back to LA. He's gotten out of the, he said, I'm not putting my personal stuff in the videos anymore. I'm just doing stuff. And that to me is what has hurt his channel for me. I just don't enjoy watching. And then he did an overdose of Halloween stuff. It just wasn't interesting. He does nice videos and, they're kind of cute, but LA, Hollywood, Halloween stuff, Hollywood stuff, no personal stuff in them. It doesn't make the videos that attractive for me anymore. I do catch them, but I don't watch them every day like I used to, Adventures with a Stranger is in Pigeon Forge right now. Yeah, well, Aaron is in Pigeon Forge. With Aaron and his wife down there. You should have, yeah. MFJ on the road coming soon. Okay, yeah, CC is definitely optimizing her views. She is a smart lady. She's a smart cookie. She knows how to work YouTube. She knows that Bart Parker there, that was a very good investment. That sweet little doggy, the rescue dog, every day now we get a little Parker view. She knows that having a cute dog in your videos will definitely improve your YouTube. She's grown her channel a lot. Now, I'm not going to say I'm responsible for that because I'm not, but I have talked about her a lot, and I've probably helped her get a couple thousand subs, and then people talk about me talking about her, and there are a bunch of parody channels now, and I think it's all been good for her. She's grown her channel. She's making more AdSense. I don't know. I still am a big fan of hers. I like her a lot. I did make some critical comments about a video she did about a month ago where she was on the road talking about a lot of things she regretted, a lot of things she wished she had for her van, for different kinds of van. And I said, that's going to be interpreted by some people as e-begging. I didn't say it was e-begging. And for that reason, she's like, oh, Dave, I know, hate your guts. It's like, okay. I said, it sounds like you're e-begging. Anytime any YouTuber shows a receipt or mentions the price of something or says, oh, gee, I wish I had, or gee, wouldn't it be nice if it doesn't matter whether you're actually trying to e-beg or not. Some people are going to say you're e-begging. And I don't think, so what? There are so many things in life that people could call you nasty things. E-begging is pretty petty. So what? Okay, I'm an e-beggar. Big whoop. If you are, you are. Why should you matter? When in Rome, Beauregard, I do enjoy When in Rome Travels. Angel there and his wife Kaylee and their kids. Nice channel. I'm enjoying watching him set up the pizza restaurant there for some reason. I just enjoy that. He's not really doing much, traveling much. I do get a little tired of putting the kids in the videos. He's been the little boy, too much of him. I don't know. It's just go back to either the restaurant or the travel. One of the things they always did in their channel was the kids. They have 3 kids. They're adorable, by the way, but I don't know. I kind of cringe at, family life, keep it private. His son was raising money for some school event or some charity group. And they did make a lot of money, a couple $1,000 or whatever, but I don't know. It's kind of like keep the kid in the school out of it and just focus on, I don't know. The pizza restaurant, building it, getting it going. That's kind of interesting. I do enjoy that. And he had camo pants on the other day, which was kind of cool. Wear more camo pants, Angel. MFJ. Wash your mouth out with soap, Mark. Why don't you do a video of that? Oh, thank you, Pam Cox. I appreciate that. I think you do a great job, Oh, yeah. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button, which is right there. Bing. And don't forget, if you want to help me out, buy some gas to get back to Springfield. There's my that little $ there is the super chat. You can send a few bucks there. Or if you want to go to my camodave website, which is Fuzzface, that's 1Z, F-U-Z-Z-F, it's F-U-Z-F-A-C-E.com. Okay, you can watch all my videos. You can get some stickers. If you want a free sticker, you can get it there. If you want to hit my PayPal up, that's cool. Crotchy we had a problem with Crotchy. I was going to feature Crotchy in today's episode. Okay, Crotchy is in the kitchen sitting there. I was going to feature Crotchy today, but what happened was that Craig has 2 dogs. The French bulldog is named Jilly. And when Jilly sees Crotchy, Jilly goes nuts. Jilly goes absolutely nuts. And I put Crotchy in my room, shut the door, and Jilly would stand outside the door and bark. Jilly wants to chew Crotchy up or play with him or whatever. And the minute I took Crotchy out to feature him in today's show, because I was going to have him in the opening title card like I sometimes do, Jilly went nuts. And Craig said, if you want Jilly barking all through your video, you got to get Crotchy out. So I had to put Crotchy up on the shelf. But anyway, so pretty crazy, huh? Oh, yeah. Interesting thing about Craig's place here is, his wife's got a nice collection of antique toys and dolls, and I'm going to have to do a video on some of that. There's some really cool crap here in the house. We haven't been to the basement yet either. There's a basement here. Hey, plaid shirt guy. Mark Fun Jones. Funny how everyone just ignores Rippy. Geezer's here. Yeah, are you going to do another chat today, Geez? Michael Baldwin, Dave, you need some pizza scent scratch and sniff stickers. Hey, I don't know, man. Lou, I saw Lou. Hey, Lou, doing a shout out to Lou. Jim Olson, yeah, Lou changed his mind on his charged up his Obama phone. I want that phone TV Joey, phone RV. I want that phone RV Joey just got. I hope she does more vids. I like her. She trips me out in cracks me up, writes Share Bear. Yeah, she's a very, as again, we have so many interesting people being nomads. And I think RV Joey is, she's got her own issues. And yeah, but she does have a certain style, and I do enjoy watching her. And is she going out? She's going to the van build, right? That's her plan. So be real interesting to see how she interfaces with all those other YouTubers. There was a definite chill between Caravan Carolyn and RV Joey earlier this year after the RTR. Going to be interesting to see if the two of them get together again and patch things up at the van build and the RTR. I don't know if they're going to the RTR. I don't think. I think Cece said she wasn't going to the RTR this year, but they're going to be all at the van build. Oh yeah. YouTube is a job, pays by the minute like a credit card. We should get a percentage. Maybe they should do that. Give people credit for, you watch more YouTube videos, you get more money. I don't know. Maybe that, give it back. Is Aaron here? Oh, there's Aaron. There he is. Yeah, Aaron and I are going to be doing a award show. We're going to work together and put together an award show, bottom of YouTube, nomads, the whole shebang for the end of the year. So we're working on that now. We had a conference call the other day, going to set up some categories which you can vote on. And then we're going to have some other fun categories, which we're going to just have some fun with. And he's going to put together a nice little show, and we'll be doing some chats. And so we're going to have a lot of fun with that. We're getting started the planning now, and hopefully in a week or 2 or 3, we'll have more information and let you know how you can do some voting and nominate people and everything else. So that'll be cool. Scott and Tara, Jonas Lala, Bruce Holmes, Mark's mom had to move to England because of Yeah, Caravan Carolyn is van building ahead of the others. Right. She said that. She has a lot of work to do. And at the van build, you can only do one project, where she wanted to do a whole makeover. So she's having the Caravan Carolyn van build. It sounds like that's what it is. And a whole team of service geezers helping her. Hey, want to do a shout out to Becky. I forget the channel name, Hank, Becky, whatever. You're a sweetheart, dear. And she's going back to San Diego to have some more chemo done. She's done a very courageous. She does what is it? That Blue Westphalia VW van, and she's a very courageous woman, and she's very upbeat. And we really are sending her as many positive vibes as we possibly can. Oh, okay. Look who's here. Look who's here. I guess
How you doing, everybody? It's Crossy, and I love it down here. I love playing with the dogs. They're great. Champ and Jilly. But Jilly wants to eat me. Oh, no. But I'm enjoying it here. Yeah, hi, Ron. Yeah, it was nasty of you to unsub from Dave the other day, Ron. That was mean. And you hate puppets too, man. You're getting some bad vibes, Ron. Yeah, you got to watch it, Ron. Negativity, yeah. It's like a dark cloud over your head, Ron.
Oh, come on, Crotchy. Ron's a nice guy. We know he still watches. You're out there, Ron. We know it.
Yeah, Ron. I don't know, Ron. Yeah, I hope you dream of me. I hope I'm in your head all the time. Crotchy's in Ron's head all the time.
Oh, yeah. All right. You go there. There's a dog bed over here. You go up. Take a little nap. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Anyway, Grateful Days RV Life. Tears for Beers. Got some new people here today. Oh, yeah. Boyd Awards 2018 coming. A joint Aaron Dave production. We should be paid for watching TV. Don't get me started on that. Data mining. Yeah, you go to Barnes and Noble they're going out of business probably pretty soon. Barnes and Noble, they charge you like for that stupid data mining card, and then they sell your data, but you pay them. You pay them so they can sell your data. I hate companies like that. Bottom O for life. Oh yeah, there's a good bumper sticker. Hey Danny Lee, how you doing? Northwestern Georgia. Where the deer are gray this time of the year. Missy Cat, those geezers are nuts. I hope Caravan Carolyn is paying the geezers, and I mean monetarily, I hope she's cutting them a check. They deserve it. I mean, they're doing a lot of monetary work for her. I hope she's saying, okay, here's $1,500 to you and $2,000 to you. I really hope she's paying them at least a minimum wage. I mean, are they doing all that work for free? I mean, what are they getting out of it? I don't know, man. Where is CRVL, Carolyn's RV Life, located now? I think she's done with her Alaska trip, right? She's been back somewhere, I guess, I don't know where she is, California with some friends, or her new residence in Pahrump, Nevada. I don't know. But she's still doing videos. She has quite a lot of, I think, videos she still hasn't shown us from Alaska. Stop playing with my melon. I know. I do that. I don't know why I touch. I must touch my head. Into the Mystery 13 turned his comments off. Oh, well, I don't know. I like Jed. He's a nice guy. I've always enjoyed his channel. He and Evie are quite a couple, aren't they? They need to do more traveling, man. I mean, going from Portland to San Diego. Then what are they going to go to Quartzsite? I don't know. He needs to be on the road more. I don't know. Roland Orzabal's Asylum for Puppets. John Allen, what is doxing? I think I already answered that today. Go back and rewatch the video. Doxing is basically revealing documentation, I guess, about somebody, the personal information. When you dox somebody, their telephone number, their address, their criminal record, whatever. And people, especially when you do it on YouTube, people like to do that to get people mad at them. And we don't allow doxing on this channel. And that's what my doxinator does. He watches the comments, and anytime anybody doxes anything, the doxinator goes to work and deletes things. Am I serious, Dave? Carolyn pay for something. She did say she kind of is cheap. I don't know, It does interesting when you see Cece at these gatherings. It's like everybody's bringing her. She's like the Queen Elizabeth. She's like the Queen Elizabeth at the bottom of YouTube. Oh, thank you for the meal. Thank you for the work. Thank you for everybody's there kind of servicing her. Rusty 78609 had a hot date last night. Okay. Sharpshooter RV, want to be and other stuff. Share Bear, are you going to the van build? Yes, who's going to the van build? Let us know. Are you on your way? Who's the guy? Enigmatic Nomadic, is that his name? I don't know. He's doing all the van build organizing stuff. I've been watching some of that, getting everybody together. Apparently they're going to be doing a lot of solar panel installations out there, so that's a big deal this year. That's kind of interesting. Anyway, so what's the big news? Bottom of you, what's the big news on the channel? What's the big news this past week? The big stories? We got Nomadic Fanatic. He's kind of up there in the northern parts of the Mississippi River area, Minnesota, Wisconsin. He's going to be heading down doing that. Been a little bit of talk about putting together that RVers TV show. We've had Line Screw doing some talking to the producers of the show, and everything seems to be still on with that. Eric's participation in that. Living Free Mikey's not doing much. Where's he? Arkansas, just kind of hanging out. Camber Van Kevin took a nasty fall. He had Martini, that little doggy, and one of the wolf pack in his arms, and he was coming out of his ProMaster, which is like a 21-inch drop, and he fell and he got hurt. He got his kneecaps. He hurt his back. Luckily, Great, yeah, grace of grace. Poor old Martini was not hurt. Martini could have been really hurt if he had fallen on her. So she's okay, and he's okay, but he's kind of and he doesn't seem like he's real happy. I don't know. I'm seeing a certain sense of you can look at these YouTubers and see if they're happy. Pneumatic Fanatic usually looks pretty happy. Kevin just doesn't look real happy right now. I don't know. Keller Machine, Caravan Carolyn needs our used kayaks. Yeah, Destination Open Roads on the way to the van build. Camo Dave quit. I did a video this morning called "Quitting YouTube?" ? Because everybody else likes to do that, and it's kind of like clickbait. So, yeah, I don't know, Missy Cat. You're right. Eric does seem to be super happy lately. He did a shout out to me. Did you see that yesterday in his video right at the beginning? He says, "Beautiful day. That smells so good." And then he goes, "But Camo Dave is watching." And he did a shout out. That was so nice of him. Thank you, Eric. There are 15,000 folks south of the border headed to the van build. Right. That whole caravan. They have to divert them over and make them send them all up to Parker. Later, Gator. Your RV Freedom. I couldn't get to the van build. Maybe next year. Blue Van, yes. Oh, yeah, the other big news, too. Blue Van Dan is caught up to CC, so that's cool. Oh, poor old Hobo Tech Tom is still stuck there in Rawlings, Wyoming with more transmission troubles. Oh, my goodness. Oh, he's just having a terrible time. They put in a new transmission, and it was the wrong thing, and he's got to get another one shipped there, and things are leaking, and he's just having a horrible time. And, he was having trouble getting the paying for it, and all this stuff. He's having a very nasty time there. So all our best wishes to Mr. Hobo Tech there in Rawlings there. Hope he gets back on the road real soon. But yeah, one of the things is true. You can really get sidelined if you got your RV and it gets some really serious problems like that. You can be sidelined for quite a while. Sherry Cooper, I think Kevin is lonely. Yeah, that could be it too. It's it's hard on the road. He's got the 3 dogs, and he's staying up north. He said he was going to eventually come south to the warmer weather, but for some reason he seems to be isolating himself up there in Idaho area. He's a nice guy. I like him a lot. Hobo Tech is using Eric. Yeah, is he pulling an Eric? No, everybody questioned whether Eric's transmission really, that whole transmission thing Eric did way back when. Hobo Tech, I think he really does have some problems. He doesn't seem to flaunt it like he's got a lot of money. He seems to be pretty much living hand to mouth right now, and I hope everything goes well for him. He's a nice guy. Yeah, that garage owner, is not doing himself any favors. And being in a small town like that, he doesn't have a lot of other choices. I don't know. Maybe can he get towed to a bigger place? I don't know. Is there a big town in Wyoming? Cheyenne, I guess that's the biggest town in Wyoming. They must have a couple of transmission places there. I don't know. I changed a tire last night for a lady. Okay, Beauregard. I hope you were polite and good and didn't give her any trouble. Jeez. Cat Kankin, a Scotch bonnet is very hot, but I have seen people eat hotter. iSpike started his first live chat. He's giving everyone a blue wrench. He's from down under. Okay. I don't know. I know people do give everybody a wrench because they want a lot of people to come on their channel and watch, but I'm very, very careful about giving out my wrenches. And as my policy is, I do not give any wrenches to anyone who I cover. If I'm covering your channel, you don't get a wrench, okay? It's kind of like a journalistic thing. I don't want people who I cover, like, who you are, to be able to snip and snap comments, because then they start snapping comments that are just, they don't want to snip any. My channel has constructive criticism, and I want that to be there, and if you're a creator and somebody's writing nasty stuff about you and my Dachshund or I don't catch it, then I want you to let me know, camodave@gmx.com, or whatever, through the comment streams on YouTube. Let me know, and I will definitely take care of it. But you will not have a wrench, because I just feel Yeah, I don't want to give a lot of people wrenches either. I trust my Dachshundator, and he's the only one who has a wrench. And you know my Dachshundator, you can get in touch with him too. His address is, you want to come by his house, 1400 Dachshundator Road, Nowheresville, Carolina. That's where he lives. Kevin said he isn't going to the desert until all the critters go underground into their nests, so he won't bite the wolf. They won't bite the wolf pack. Oh my goodness! Well, there are critters there all the time, right? Parker, Arizona is pretty warm for a good chunk of the winter, right? Steve Welsh, yeah, conflict with interest. You don't have. It's like saying a newspaper saying, hey, we're covering this politician, but the politician can edit the story any way he wants. No, I don't do that. I don't do that. And I'll be drinking again. Yes. PG Tips Tea. Cruise America has a similar rap as NF. I see them near Yosemite, and have to do a double take. I still think, Pneumatic Venom keeps talking about the fact that he wants to remain anonymous and doesn't want people bugging him. And then he drives around in that big, hey, I'm here. I'm in your town. Hey, I was walking by the post office in Springfield early last week, and somebody drove by in some sort of SUV with the windows down, and they pointed at me. They said, hey, I watch you on YouTube. I'm like, hey, they didn't stop and talk, so I don't know. Whoever that was, driving past the Springfield post office, hi. I don't know how people recognize me. I just do not understand, how they suddenly they can see Dave in a crowd of, I don't blame Kevin. Been through a rattlesnake bite with my corgi. She lived my boss's lab. Yeah, oh my God. Yeah, he's had some other troubles with his wolf pack too. One of the dogs there had the mouth sore and wasn't eating and everything. Brian Stepp needs a Dachshundator. Well, I think he's for rent, the right price. Docs for rent. Check Craigslist. Yeah, I get the sense that CVK, Dave Gabe writes, loves the CVK likes the mountains as opposed to the desert, and I think he likes his he likes being alone, and he I think he does. I going to the first day of the RTR, just visiting. Okay, S Romo 522, just a quick visit. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. Yeah, I don't know. Staying there for like 2 weeks is going to be a lot of time. I don't know. Pippi Peterson streaming without annoying wrenches. Okay, good. Yeah, Pippi, I like Pippi's channel. There's not a lot of drama there, but she's a nice lady, and I love her RV. It's beautiful. It's just absolutely gorgeous. Dave's camo isn't very effective. Right. I don't blend into anything. I stand out. Dave, the beard is looking thinner than normal. Having any medical issues? Yes. I'm having strange beard anemia. I'm being treated for it, and it's very expensive. The pills for anemic beard, and it's very expensive. So if you want to hit up my super chat with a couple bucks to get my beard growth, I am tempted. I've always been tempted to grow back. I used to have a full beard. I'm tempted to just grow it all back, keep the shaved head. I like that. But I see some guys around now that have a full beard and the shaved head, and I like that. And I'm thinking of just maybe growing this part out. So that's one thing I may do, because, this thing, I do keep this kind of pointy. I trim it, but it does kind of look kind of thin right now. I'm full beard for the winter too, with the colder weather coming. I may try that. Just let this grow here. Just let it gradually grow out and merge. Jody, that was back in the 80s. The corgi was bitten by a pygmy rattler. Oh my goodness. Pippi has 100K subs and no trolls. Well, Mo trolls. Mo or no, I don't know. I think Pippi doesn't have a lot of drama on her channel. She doesn't e-bag or anything like that, I don't think. I watch her occasionally. I don't watch everything she does. There's YouTubers that I watch occasionally. There are YouTubers that I watch all the time. There's YouTubers that Craig is a big fan of Pippi. I think he watches pretty much everything she does. And that's why I like Craig, because there is, you're talking about if I'm covering up to 40 or 50 different nomadic YouTubers and other people like that, some days there's no time in the day to watch everything. I think good, Dave. Winter is coming. Go for the full beard. I've made the decision. I'm going for the full beard. All right, the clock on the wall is 11:15. So we got 15 more minutes. I'm going to pull the plug at 11 o'clock, okay? So 15 more minutes of SaturDAVE for the 3rd of November. Let me check my battery. I'm on battery power. Yeah, 37%. So my battery, yeah, I'm keeping an eye on the battery. I get down to 20, I'm going to have to end this. We're still okay, though. Tears for beers. Tranny breakdowns are fun to watch and very profitable. Well, your transmission is, yeah, well, that's probably one of the hardest things to fix on a vehicle. You really, it's like, Beauregard Rippy's growing a goatee. Okay, good for you. Catherine McCann. I'm new to following these nomads so far. Lots of unnecessary drama. I like Panda, Scary, and Tot. Not much drama there, just interesting content. Well, Scary and Tot, Terry and Scott have a lot of, they do some drama, but they're very nice people, and Panda is too. And it's just 3 nice people and some drama, but and they have a, Panda's, she drives a vehicle that's constantly needing attention. I mean, there's always something going wrong with that. She pulled her back out the other day, Aja there. Scott and Terry, they've had some drama. They had that accident thing a while back, and they've had some things. But, the drama doesn't become overwhelming, and it doesn't seem to be e-begging-ish. But they do a very nice channel. Don't pay any attention to Cheap RV Living Bob. He's on a respirator. I don't think he's on a respirator. That beard makes him look older than he is. I don't think he's that old, but he does. He's got to start doing he's got to do the Santa Claus mall tours now. He has a pretty good sideline business. He's Santa Claus at the mall. He's probably got every mall in the Pahrump area, in Vegas, every mall in Nevada there. They hire him to be Santa Claus. Santa Claus, Santa Claus. You never see Bob around on Christmas because he's out in the sled with the reindeer, Jeez. Mikey. Harry Cleat. What does a coffin and a condom have in common? They both hold stiffs. Bada bing! Boom! Bob Wilson's a control freak. Well, there's a lot of control. There are a lot of control freaks on YouTube. Okay, quite a lot of them. Please just say nice things about me. Don't say anything bad about me, Dave. V-Heap RV Living has lots of great videos you can learn from if you are new to the lifestyle. Bob can be annoying, but I think he truly means well. I think Bob generally is a nice guy. I think he's one of those guys. He's a dreamer guy. He wants to do things, and I don't think he always puts together the realities of the situation. I just think the RTR is starting to get a little too big for its own good, and that charity group he's suggested is, I don't know, it's going to be much more work than I think he's willing to deal with, and much more bureaucracy. You got to deal with the tax side of things. You got to have an accountant. You got to have a lawyer. You got to have people vetting people and seeing who needs the money. Too much to do. I love you, Camo Dave, writes Deborah Waters. I wish it hadn't been DJ who introduced us. Deborah Joy. Oh, here we got the jokes. Why is marriage like a tornado? Both start out with a lot of blowing, then you lose your house. That's funny, Mikey Mike. Oh, yeah. Bada bing. Dave, we should do a video. Maybe next week I'll have Camo Dave, all bad jokes. Everybody got me the tackiest bad joke. Bada bing, bada bing. We'll do the Rodney Dangerfield special. By the way, if you want some fun that's not PC, go back and watch some Rodney Dangerfield clips from like the Tonight Show back in the 60s and 70s. Oh my God, that guy is just, I just love watching him. LOL, Craig Charlton, y'all. Hey, y'all. Is living free bisexual like Eric? You know what? Who cares? So what? I don't care. If what floats your boat. Yeah, it's like, why should we care? Just love, as Stephen Stills says way back when, love the one you're with. That's about as good as you get these days in modern day US of A, right? Oh, thank you, John Hokenberry. You have the worst YouTube channel. Yay! A joke live stream. Yes, we got to do that. Bad joke, you tacky. We don't want good jokes. We want real tacky little one-liners. Bada bing, bada boom. And I'll get a little drum here. Ba-doom, ba-doom, ba-boom. What's the deal with Deborah Joy and that certain troll guy? Is he one of her exes? I don't know. He really does. Whoever FF is really does seem to have it in for her, doesn't? I don't know. Most of his videos, I don't know. I just say she's only building her channel. With more mentions he gives her, the more she builds her channel. I don't know. She seems to have a pretty good attitude regarding trollish type behavior. She seems, she doesn't seem to get too upset with it, and she kind of just realizes it's there. But the more she did that video a while back where she mentioned him, don't watch him, or if you do, don't subscribe to me, and that just gave him some PR. She really should have just ignored him. Hillbilly Tech. Oh yeah, the handy hippie. Morning roomies. All righty, folks. We're pushing about an hour and a half here. Say your goodbyes. I'm going to be getting out and grabbing some lunch somewhere. Dave is getting hungry. A camodave goatee for Halloween. Yeah, well, you kind of missed that one. You got to wait a whole nother year, right? 1999, yeah. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Hey, thank you all for watching. I do appreciate it. It's been fun. I am here in South Carolina for the next couple of days with my dachshundator, Craig. It's the first time I've met him. I've known Craig since I started my channel back about, when was that? It's the spring, sometime in the spring of 2016. So it's been about a year and a half, going on 2.5 years, going on 3 years. And Craig's always been, he's definitely part of my channel, helps me out, watches a lot of videos that I don't have time to do, to watch, helps me out, gives me some recommendations. And I had never met him until last Tuesday. And I finally decided to get down here and meet him. And it's been a wonderful experience. And he's got a real nice place here. And his dogs are adorable. And he is kind of, crotchety. He's a crotchety guy. He's crotchety. Yeah, it's like, I like to drink a lot of fluids. The doctors tell me, prevent my sister is prone to kidney stones, okay? So I'm related to her, and so I figure I need to drink a lot of fluids, right? Keep your kidneys flushed, right? So I drink a lot of water, iced tea, and I have to run to the restroom a lot. And he's always like, you gotta go again? He's always like that, It's like, yeah, well, I had 2 gallons of iced tea 10 minutes ago, A groovy weekend to you, Sister Earth. So I'll be here in South Carolina. The plan is through up till Wednesday, and then I'll be making the trek back to good old Springfield, Virginia, and Tank. I'm hearing that Tank desperately misses me. Thanks a lot, Tank. It's been kind of nice. I need a little break from Tank. But anyway. All right, Destination Open Road. You have a great time. Stay safe on the road. Oh, yeah. Everybody, everybody, thank you so much for being here. Saddlebutt. Shout out to you. Bubba Warbucks is here. Ladders. Get my blood sugar checked. Yeah. I know. I don't drink. This is unsweetened tea, by the way. Yeah, I probably will do a letters. I've got a couple of videos I'm putting together too about some of my fun times with Craig and looking at some of the interesting things around here. So there'll be a couple more things maybe popping up a little later. Easy, Dave. You're getting like 4-day-old fish. Yeah. Now, I got another doctor's appointment. Can you drive me there? Oh, yeah. He's like a backseat driver. I mean, I'm driving him around in his car, and it's like, now get into the left lane. Now, slow down. Now, make this turn, but make it real tight. And, oh, you're going too fast here. Slow it down. Oh, and then we had to drive Champ. Champ is one of his dogs, 11-year-old little Jack Russell. Champ, so he wants to get the nails cut. So we have to take the dog down to the vet, which is, on the other side of town. But it just happens that it's raining when we do that. Well, it just so happens that Champ, for whatever reason, it flips out when the windshield wipers come on. If he's in a car with the windshield wipers, he goes bananas. So I'm trying to drive the car in the rain, and the dog's like, and Craig's in the back holding the dog, like trying to keep it calmed down. And that was a lot of fun. I'm telling you, that was the highlight of my trip so far. Carolina ain't the South. Well, I think a lot of people would beg to differ with you. Spinach, 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 spinach. Don't bite the hand that feeds you. All righty, folks. Hey, Aaron. Good to see you, everybody here. Hello, Michigander man. Yeah. Okay. So you all have a good Saturday. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And be nice to everybody. Don't hold grudges. Everything, YouTube is a fun place. Don't take it all too seriously. We should just all kick back and enjoy all the fun, kooky friends we meet here. Lenny Bruce. Buy Bitcoin. Lenny Bruce is here. Oh, we always get one celebrity. We always get one good celebrity here. I didn't know Lenny was still around. Lenny. Is Whitey Bulger here? Hello, Whitey. Hillbilly Tech. Sub to Hillbilly Tech, why don't you? Yeah. All right, folks. Yeah. Thank you for watching. You'll have a great Saturday. Have a really good weekend, and I'll see you later, alligator. Stream Silencio.